No fear, just thoughts. Say, show me at CarMax.com.
Stats at your fingertips, personalized parlays. That's how you score more on Sundays with ESPN Bet, the sports book for sports fans. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Download the app and sign up with the promo code Sunday to get started. We are back on Sunday NFL Countdown, and we've got action all across the NFL. Take a look at these sites. We have reporters in every place that have you fully covered. 45 minutes commercial-free starting right now. And it is a weekend of reunions all across the NFL.
In terms of looking back, what a amazing run, what a era, for the Raiders. It's Joe Flacco. He's iconic, I think, in Baltimore football history. Still people that should accept that history.
Ben's my friend. He knows, I think we're on the Eagles playing ground here. He knows what we're about. We know what he's about. We're going in to ready to play Chicago. We're going to win this game.
It certainly does. The fact that he played there a number of years, whether or not you will acknowledge it is up to him.
All right, Seahawks and Steelers and DK Metcalf right in the middle of the reunion week theme. And just moments ago, he stopped to chat with our South Carolina Tony.
DK, Aaron Rodgers said about you, you're all about the right stuff. So what have you liked about being around Aaron Rodgers, trying to see with him, not playing with him? What impresses you the most about how he approaches the game?
It's just always something to do. Whether it's on the practice field or in the film room, he's always got a little tip of information that something that I can do better. So it gives me something to work on the next day.
You go out on the field, home opener, Pittsburgh Steelers, right? Home of John Stallworth, Lynn Swan, Hines Ward, put on that uniform. How special is this for you?
Great opportunity, great moment for me. This is a historic franchise, so just to be, in the same locker room as a lot of those guys. It's a big honor, so I'm not going to tell anybody to go out there and play my heart out.
Yeah, I just saw you go past the visitors' locker room, saying hello to some of your old teammates and coaches. You have so many great memories there, right? So many fantastic emotions, great moments. How do you channel that, make it work for you in a game like this against your team?
Just treat it like any other game. I'm just proud to be in the locker room with these guys. Put our best, probably on the field and let the ass fall with me.
Okay, good. Yeah, absolutely.
South Carolina with DK Metcalf, obviously fascinating. And Randy, let's talk about that matchup today. He's going up against guys that he not only knows so well, but faced in practice every single day. Do you think he has a big day?
Bossy South Carolina with their depth of DK Metcalf. Bossy out there. But one thing about it is, going against your former teammate, I said this earlier, he knows your strengths and your weaknesses. One thing about Rick Woolen, they drafted him because he was a big corner, a long corner with speed. So I look at this matchup today, and the reason why, because there's something that really stuck out to me that Aaron said at the beginning of the show, the right stuff. And really what he's really trying to do to DK Metcalf is turn him into a complete wide receiver. If you look at the catches from last week, he just put the ball in his hand. He's already a big guy, and he's hard to bring down. So when he's talking about the right stuff, what he's really trying to say is, I'm trying to turn you into a complete wide receiver. Aaron Rodgers has worked with some of the best his whole career. So DK Metcalf, you can put him up there one of Aaron Rodgers' top 5 wide receivers if he's able to get the short passing game right.
DK say just treat it like another game.
Yes.
I mean, I only put one team. I don't know how that's possible. I think there's a quarterback too that gets the scope of the sort of emotions of the whole thing, and that's Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers had his last week. I'm sure that we think there was a conversation when he said, DK, it's your time. This one.
Yes, I'm sure. Well, I'm sure. I mean, listen, DK's got to say that. But if you're Aaron, there may be something even off the Smith. Well, let's get this guy involved early. Let's get him some passes. Let's get him in the game. Because as much as you say that it's just another game, it's not. Right? It's not. And for me, again, I love the dynamic there with DK and Aaron. And I do think to your point, Randy, will help him develop as a more complete player.
Right.
But I have good concerns on the other side of the ball. Who's Pittsburgh Steelers? Right? They're at home. They're typical fouls out, but they struggle. I mean, and struggle is putting it politely last week. This is the worst I've seen this defensive front look
especially against the run, lost at times. TJ Watt included in that, kind of running around, didn't know what the ball for Justin Fields. Now, this is a much different animal they're playing against today.
Yeah, they won't have that.
He's going to be at the dot. There's going to be a lot of drop back, pass play action. And this is their specialty. So a little bit of this, I think, could be a get back on track if you're this Pittsburgh Steelers defense, because this is what they love.
Right, the quarterback is going to drop back to where they are. That pocket's going to close.
You do not look forward to games when you're going up against Justin Field, especially an edge player. A hedge player on a defense that puts you in such a blender of responsibility football. I just want to play. I just want to rush. That's what's going to happen today.
So last week, Rex Aaron and the offense were able to overcome what was a tough performance for their defense. The challenge today for them against the Seahawks, is this a tougher challenge for the Steelers offense against Seattle?
Yeah, it really is. I mean, completely different, Grady. They play those safeties so deep that the balls, everything's going to be in front. And so you're not going to get the separations deep down the field like we saw in some of those play action boots that we saw last week with the 4 touchdowns. All right, because it was straight man coverage. So it's going to be the exact opposite. It's going to be more zone coverage, primarily cover 2. And that's going to give the Pittsburgh Steelers an opportunity to run the football. Look for it today, fans, when you're sitting back and watching and you see those 2 high safeties, don't be surprised if Pittsburgh just doesn't ground and pound it. And they need to, because last week they were inept at running the football. This week, because of all that 7-8, the 7-8 space you're going to face, run the football. So I don't think it's going to be a big day for Aaron Rodgers. I think it's going to be a big day for the Facts.